Hi, welcome to this week's Town Hall video hosted by Certified PA Consulting. I'm Casey D'Amato, president of Certified PA Consulting. We've been around since 2009. We started back there, myself and my partner, because we are practice administrators. We also have a lot of experience in business as well as being a PA. So we help PAs understand how to negotiate, navigate career changes, clinical or non-clinical, start businesses, everything related to those topics that are not taught in PA school. And there's not a lot of people out there that have the level of experience that we have. We're also certified life coaches and career coaches. So we're here for you. We offer free video every single week. And we have tons of free PDF guides and checklists and things on our website. So check it out at certifiedpaconsulting.com. On this week's video, we are talking about top 5 job hunting tips for new graduates. New graduate PAs, this video is for you. So we are top five. When you are job hunting as a new grad, I'm going to go through them really fast for you. Number 1, network with your rotations. So that is your supervising docs from your rotations, other PAs or NPs, pharmaceutical reps, everybody and anybody who you met on rotation. That is who you want to be networking with when it comes to close to graduation about job opportunities, especially in the specialties you're interested in. Number 2, network with alumni. So alumni can be a huge resource. They're already working. They know if there's job opportunities. They know who likes to train. So alumni are a great resource when it comes time to look for a job. Number 3, join PA specialty groups, specialty organizations. Not just join them, but actually get involved, actually volunteer, get on the committees, start networking in the specialty that you're interested in. That's critical. So number 1, to recap, network with everybody and anybody from your rotations, physicians, PAs, NPs, pharmaceutical reps, anybody who you've met. Number 2, network with alumni from your program. Number 3, and this is a really important one, join the specialty groups that you are interested in, and not just join, but get involved on the committees, volunteer and really get involved with them. That's number 3. Number 4, this is a biggie too. Do not assume that there will be a lot of training in your first job. You are officially going to be a graduate, or maybe you are a new graduate, and that means your training, your formal training is complete. So hopefully the new opportunity that you're interviewing for will continue to train for a period of time and be available for complex cases, of course, because we work as a team, as a PAs. However, this is not, as when you are working and getting a paycheck, you are not going to be shadowing forever. Nor is it appropriate to assume that you will be able to get hours of time every single day from your supervising doc or your training PA or NP or whoever it is. So remember, be specific when you're starting. Ask them how much training support there'll be to make sure you feel comfortable about the amount of training that you're going to do on your own research and conferences and things like that, or maybe even shadowing on your own time. So you really need to think about that. Training is not something that you are entitled to once you graduate. When you graduate and you pass your boards and you have that PAC after your name and you're hired to work, you're hired to work. And they're there as your supervising doc, as a lifeline. And hopefully they're willing to train you for a period of time, I hope, because that's going to be the best for the patients. But remember, it's not going to be forever. And so you want to find out how much is the training time and is it something that you're comfortable with. In some cases, it can be as short as a few weeks or a month. In other cases, it can be as long as a year. So you want to find out really what that is. And then number 5, and this is a really important one too, when you're negotiating your salary or you're thinking about your job possibilities, it's really important as a new grad to think about everything as short term rather than long term, because most likely this probably won't be your forever job. That's normal. So you want to take that first job for a level of experience that will be a springboard to your next job. So the salary, It's not super critical that first year when you're training. You can negotiate that later. As long as there's growth opportunity, that's what you want to ask. Is there room to grow? That's the most important. And the second most important is exit. You want to look at how much notice do you need to give and what is your non-compete if and probably when you decide to move on, because most of the time that first job is not the forever job. And so really thinking about this as a short-term stepping stone to something else is really important. So pay attention to the exit clauses in the contract. So that's number 5. So just to recap, job hunting tips for new grads. Number 1, network with everybody and anybody from your rotations, PAs, NPs, physicians, pharmaceutical reps, everybody. Number 2, network with alumni. Number 3, join specialty organizations and volunteer on committees and network, get to know everybody and find out who's hiring. Number 4, do not assume training, at least not for a long period of time. So really ask about that during your interview process. What specifically will the training be and for how long, to make sure you're comfortable with that, because it's not entitled to you. They are not obligated to give you training for a long period of time. So make sure you talk about what the training will be and for how long so that you can decide if you're comfortable with that. Number 5, negotiate short-term rather than long-term. Make sure there's room for growth long-term, and watch your exits and your non-competes with your amount of time you need to give. Make sure you don't need to owe money back if you leave, and make sure that their non-compete is not restrictive to you. It should only be for one specialty and one location, no more than a year, and the mileage should not be more than what's equivalent to 30 minutes. So if you're a new grad, make sure that you've downloaded our free guide. We have a free guide for new grads on our website, certifiedpaconsulting.com. We also have a very low-cost workshop. It's about an hour and a half with a workbook that will set you up for success with your career as a new grad when it comes to negotiating and navigating your career, making these, career decisions. These are not things they teach you in PA school. And you can bundle that workshop with private coaching if you want us to help you through that process, because it can be overwhelming. You're trying to learn your clinical skills. You're not thinking about career strategy as a new grad. So we can help you through that. We have significantly discounted bundles for new grads if you bundle it with the workshop, because the workshop gives you a good foundation with the workbook, and you can bundle that with private coaching. So if you're a new grad, go to Certified PA Consulting. Check out all of our resources for new grad. We're here for you along the way if you need help negotiating, navigating some of the terms of your contract. We're not attorneys. We don't claim to be attorneys, but some of the nuances in contracts, even the attorneys are not super familiar with, and we really are when it comes to non-compete radiuses, limitations to outside of work, salary and bonus structures that are very specific to PA industry. And these are the things that we look for that we can help you with. We can help you with the terms. We don't write the language, but we can help you with a negotiation process with some of these things. And then you have an attorney look at your contract before you sign. So I hope this video was helpful for you. We have lots of free resources on our website. Check them out. Contact me, Casey D'Amato, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn anytime. I look forward to seeing you on our next week's video. I hope you have a great week, everybody. See you next week.